What's up, guys? Stas here. So we have three stocks to break down in this video, all of which have very high short interest. Let's say that right off the bat here. And full disclosure, I don't own any of these stocks right now, but I am watching them very closely, and we're going to break down the charts, the earnings that just came out for these three companies, and of course, we'll go over some key levels I'm looking at, all that good stuff. So if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on X, guys, as well, at Stas Talk Stocks, link down below. And if you guys want some free stocks and you also want to support the channel, why not use that Moomoo link down below, open up your account and fund it with your initial $100 deposit. You get 5 stocks right off the bat, each up to $2,000, and you get a free share of SoFi stock as well. So use that link down below, or just simply go to stassurfest.com/Moomoo, get your stocks, guys. And with that being said, cheers, let's dive right into the video. So it's currently about 11 a.m. when I'm making this video, so the market's just opened up about an hour and a half ago, and it's another green day, at least as of now, guys. It's another green day. We have the Russell up 1.7%, building off of the 5.5% green day it had yesterday, which is nuts, guys. Now it's up, what, 7%, over 7% in the past 2 days alone. Not even 2 days, a day and a half, which is nuts. The S&P's up 0.5%, the Dow's up about 0.4%, same with the NASDAQ, as the VIX is down barely, but it is down about 0.3%, and we have the metals moving up a little bit. We have gold up at barely 20 cents an ounce, which really is nothing. It's at break even, as we have silver up 1.7%. Pretty sizable move there for silver, up 38 cents an ounce. Now it's at $23.50. And let me quickly take a look at crude oil here before we do start off the video with these three stocks, guys. So we can see here crude oil's down about 1.5%. Now it's actually breaking under this channel, which I guess if you're a bull is not a good sign, but if you want oil prices to come down, it is a good sign, considering we have a death cross. Now we're down a good 20% from the recent highs. And like I said, guys, we're starting to break under this channel. So the next major support, I would say, on oil here, crude oil, is anywhere from 68 a barrel to about 70-ish a barrel. That's where we chopped around back in the beginning of, where was that? Or when was that? May? Yeah, we chopped around there in May, heading into the end of June, right? Then we ended up running all the way to 95 a barrel. So now that we're breaking under this channel, maybe we do start filling this gap to the downside. Who knows? Maybe. You guys can see what I just drew out right here pretty obviously on the 4-hour chart. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And with that being said, let's dive into these three stocks. So the first one I want to break down here is Carvana, ticker symbol CVNA, which is up around 7.5% when I'm making this video. And of course, guys, these are very risky stocks. They're very volatile. So for all we know, when you're watching this video, for all I know, this stock could be in the red. But right now, when I'm making this video, it is up 7.5%. It looks like we are starting to make some higher low action here, or we're starting to make higher lows. You guys can see, which is a good sign for an overall reversal. And what's another good sign is the fact that we're starting to break out of both moving averages here on the 4-hour chart, which we haven't done that in a couple of weeks here. So Carvana's short interest, guys, is 38.6%. Pretty up there, guys. Very, very high short interest. I mean, the normal range, I guess you can say, is 5 to 10%. Maybe, well, a lot of companies have less. A lot of stocks have less than 5% short interest. But when you're over 20%, let alone 30%, I mean, yeah, it's very up there, and these stocks are prone to having short squeezes, especially if we get news that's good, that's causing shorts to cover, obviously, which then triggers that short squeeze. So Carvana reported earnings, it looks like, a couple of weeks ago. Was that 2 weeks ago? Let me see here. Yeah, we can see here revenue came in for Q3 at $2.77 billion, which missed slightly the $2.78 billion expected, and EPS came in at $3.60. Wow. So last quarter, or the past 2 quarters prior to the one that they just reported, Carvana had negative $1.51, so they lost money, and negative $1.12, and now they ended up turning a $3.60 profit, which is good. Earnings per share, $3.60. So let me see anything else here on guidance. Not seeing anything else on guidance, but overall, guys, this looks pretty decent, right? Carvana's overall holding an uptrend on the 4-hour chart. Now we're making these higher lows in the past couple of weeks, and now we're above the moving averages, starting to break out here. So this could be a candidate for more upside. Not saying for sure it's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed, guys, in the stock market, but we could be trading in this window right here. And again, 38% short interest, man. That is a very high short interest. So Carvana is number one. Now it's up 9%. Look at that. In just the past minute or two, it went up another 1.5%. So now it's up almost 9% on the day. We have Upstart as well, UPST, which this stock has been destroyed. Let me just say that right off the bat. It's been destroyed from $72 all the way down to about $30. That was in the last, the last time they reported earnings. The stock ended up cratering. Then it ended up drifting down to about $19-20. But ever since earnings came out, which we saw another big dump, but we've actually recovered that entire loss, and now we're starting to reverse yet again. We're above the moving averages. The stock's up around 7% right now, so it's not completely breaking out by any stretch of the imagination. But what I'm going to be looking out for here moving forward on Upstart is if we start taking out this channel. Do you guys see this channel that I just drew out? Do we start breaking out of this, right? Do we take out the highs from before earnings? That would be huge. If Upstart could start breaking above 30, 31, 32, this could be off to the races, in my opinion. Their short interest is 42%, and I'm not calling for a move all the way back to the 70s. That'd be insane. But could it start breaking out mid-high 30s? It could do that, in my opinion, guys. It is one of those momentum stocks that when it catches momentum, man, it does end up ripping. So let me see what they did, guys. They actually missed on EPS and revenue. Not the best sign. They did -6 cents or -5 cents EPS, which missed the loss of 2 cents expected, and they missed on revenue, $134.5 million versus $140 million expected. So I'm going to set my alert at $31. I don't know how I mixed that up. $31. Mark is at or above, and we'll see what it does if it breaks out of the recent highs and this downwards channel that it's been in over the course of the last couple of weeks. And the last stock we're going to break down today, guys, is Beyond Meat, ticker symbol BYND, which is not fully breaking out either, but it is up almost 9% on the day today when I'm making this video, and it is up a good chunk off the recent lows. We hit 545 back about 2 weeks ago. Now it's at 730, so it is up around $2 per share, or around 38%. And this company reported earnings a couple of days ago, and volume ever since earnings came out has been through the roof on this stock. So it looks like they ended up doing revenue of $75.3 million. They lost $70 million on the quarter. Oh my goodness, guys, which is insane. I mean, look, they're doing 70 million revenue, and they're losing 70 million, which is just insane. And they see full year 23 revenue of $330 to $340 million. All right. And look, yeah, they missed EPS and on revenue in the previous quarter. Revenue, like I said, 75.3 million. That was the that's what they actually did. And the estimate was $85.3 million. So they missed that by 10 million. And EPS also missed. It came in at a loss of $1.09 versus the loss of 89 cents expected. So not the best earnings, and the guidance is pretty bad as well, I would say. And Beyond Meat's been struggling overall, which is why it's heavily shorted, 43% short interest. But either way, guys, I'm watching it for a potential breakout, because look, stocks like this, yes, the fundamentals might not be the best, but shorts are piling on. And if we do see any cracks here, a breakout, maybe some momentum, it could lead to a huge move, even though the fundamentals are not the best, right? We could see a move maybe towards that $10 level if this, if this starts breaking above the 180 SMA, which right now we do have an ascending triangle. Do you guys see this right here? This is pretty bullish in the short term. So if we do break out of that 180 SMA, 775, 780, we could then fill the gap towards $10, right? We could start making this move right here which would be very good overall for the Bulls, and that's where we could end up capitalizing on this. At least I'm looking to do that. I'm not in this stock. I'm not in any of these stocks right now, full disclosure, guys. But moving forward, that's kind of what I'm looking to do. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to hit that like button. Subscribe here on YouTube. It's free. Follow me on X as well, at Stocks Talk Stocks. You guessed it. That's also free. And if you guys have not gotten your free stocks yet for Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, use that link down below, man. Come on. Once you open up your account and fund it with your initial $100 deposit, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, each of which could be valued up to $2,000, and you get a free share of SoFi stock as well, again with just a $100 deposit, and fund it with at least $1,000. On top of those 6 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 16 stocks, each up to $2,000, guys. So use that link down below, and of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always, and with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all later.